You shaved your facial hair.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, we all did.
For the charity stream that we just finished.
People are going to be like, oh my God, this episode's they recorded this so long ago.
Yeah, I know. really dating ourselves. We're like, we just recorded the charity stream, which was
for you guys was like a month ago. For us it was 2 days ago.
I think it's a month and a half ago, right?
Yeah, oh, more than that. Yeah,
probably. Yeah, we're trying to get ahead before we fly off once again.
Yeah. But if you guys didn't know about it, we just finished a 24-hour charity stream for Doctors Without Borders, and it was extremely successful.
Yeah, I was very surprised. We raised 176, but we haven't added the amounts.
It's about 180, I think.
About 180, adding everything that we collected in total.
That's nuts.
Which is absolutely fucking nuts. I don't know what we expected out of this charity stream.
There was a part of me when we were deciding, okay, what are we gonna make our goal? And someone was like 100,000. I was like, in 24 hours, that's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah. Like maybe if we were like doing a week-long subathon,
or something like that. Because I don't know, I only did one charity stream once, like years and years ago with Arky, and like we did not raise nearly that much money. So I think in the back of my head, I had that as my benchmark.
Yeah.
So when I heard 100,000, I was like, dude, we're not fucking PewDiePie or like Jacksepticeye. Like, we're not going to hit those numbers.
Right.
Turns out we kind of did, because we were like #1 on Twitch for like that night. Which was
nuts.
I mean,
I think we peaked at 53,000 viewers, which is insane.
PB.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, personal best. Personal best.
That's definitely the most I've been involved.
Oh, that's definitely the most I've had. Yeah,
definitely by far. Well, I'm not even a streamer, so that's so that's definitely the most I've been a part of.
It's just ridiculous.
But how was the experience for you boys?
You know what? Even though I went into it with like 0 sleep, it was probably the most fun stream I've ever been in. Like, I would absolutely do that again.
Part of me is just like, I would absolutely do that again. And part of me
not anytime soon.
Part of me is just like, man, I remember those last 6 hours.
I'll do it again once I forget about how hard the last 6 hours were, and I'm like, yeah, this is fine. We can do this again.
I mean, at least I had you guys and like Chris and like Mouse there, because like if I had done it by myself, I would not have lasted like 10 hours.
No, like I remember the last 2-3 hours, I was just running on complete autopilot. You know when you're just using like the part of your brain that isn't even thinking, it's just like habits you've built up. That was just me. I was just like,
I saw bits and pieces of the VOD where you're just like you alone on the couch, and you're just like, thank you for the $20 donation.
It kind of got to a point where I was just like questioning my own insanity, like because it was just sanity. Yeah,
insanity. Questioning my own sanity.
Questioning my own sanity.
My favorite clip though is where you two were on the couch and you just started going, well, it's out for the boys. What's up, all the boys? And then Gant, in the most unenthusiastic way, goes, get hype, guys. It's like the most not hype, get hype, guys I've ever heard.
It just had such like house party vibes. It's just like when you stay up too late and that there's one guy that just wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
That was exactly what it felt like. Where I'm just like, I need to go to bed.
Gant is that one guy who doesn't leave.
Yeah, you are. You are like at every fucking like all night karaoke. Gant is the last guy.
I mean, I was the last guy on the stream as well. I'm just like, you boys. I mean, this wasn't a competition, obviously, but I was the only one to stay awake the entire time. Right.
If it was Connor that was in your position, he would have been like, weak. You're all weak. I won that competition.
Absolutely.
It was me. I carried.
I think because I knew you guys were there, and I was like, so I can sleep. Then I was like, yeah, I will. Yeah. But I think if it was just me alone, I would have had to. I mean, I would have just.
Oh yeah, of course.
And just been more miserable. But,
yeah. I mean, like the reason I didn't sleep was because I knew as soon as I closed my eyes, they were not like going. I could not go to sleep and come back up to like stream again.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop yawning.
I just looked horrible. Like I remember the last 30 minutes when I came back, I looked half dead.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh god.
I think I used all my energy holding in the laughs.
Yeah, like I used so much energy not saying anything during like the try not to laugh segment.
Yeah,
that took a lot more energy than I thought it did. It actually took more energy than doing the quiz, talking or just like hanging out.
Also, not to mention that I think we like greatly overestimated how much energy we were going to have because we had like a schedule, like a preemptive schedule that staff made, and we probably did maybe 40% of what was originally scheduled.
Yeah, 50. I mean, it was a few things because obviously Chris was scheduled for 2 hours.
Yeah,
stayed for 6 hours, which I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. He was obviously having fun.
Yeah.
But then we also had like a bunch of things that we were meant to be doing with Iron Mouse. But by the time Chris left and Mouse came on, it was just we were so out of energy that we were just like we can only manage talking right now.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you guys manage to recover afterwards? Did you recover easily?
I mean, recover is a strong word. I went home and like weirdly enough, I think because I was kind of like reliving the moment when I was on the train ride home. So by the time I got home, I was like wide awake for some reason. And then I was doing a little bit of work and then my body was just like, I don't think so. And I literally passed out on my desk.
Oh my God.
For like an hour. And I was just like, okay, I need to go to bed. And then I slept for like 14 hours, I think.
Oh my God.
And then I just completely fucked my sleep schedule for the next day.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my body's so weird after an all-nighter. I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it because like during the stream, I'm like, I'm going to pass out. As it's well documented that how close we were to passing out. Right?
Yeah.
And so I remember the stream finishes. I do not even remember saying like goodbye to anyone in the office, even though I know we were just like, "Hey, congratulations!" And they were like, "See you on Tuesday. See you in like 2 days or whatever." I think I said "see you on Tuesday," but I think I just left as well. I don't know if it seemed like I was rude or something. Yeah. I need to go to my bed.
So rude, girl.
Yeah,
so rude.
And I remember like going to my bed, being like, "Finally, I've stayed up all night for this. Didn't nap, didn't sleep. I'm going to finally go to sleep. Go on my bed." And my body's just like, nope, you don't sleep now. You stay awake. You don't need sleep. It is sunshine now.
So wait, how long did you stay awake till?
I stayed up for like an extra it took me 3 hours to get to a point where I could sleep. And then I slept for
like 3 p.m., 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was around when I passed out.
I slept for 2 hours.
Oh my God.
So I was just my day was like just fucked, I guess.
When did you go to bed then?
Like 2 a.m. Oh
my God.
Night. But then I did sleep for like 16 hours. So that's
wait, so you woke up like 4 p.m. the next day?
Yeah.
Oh my God, gone.
That's why like I woke up and I woke up to like Connor streaming Jump King. I was just like, fuck's sake. how are these boys like awake and streaming right now? I'm like fighting for my life.
On Sunday I went home and then I had like 3 hours sleep. And then I went out for some drinks and a meal.
How the fuck?
I was like fine.
How?
And then I got tired at around 10 p.m. So I went home and then I slept, woke up early and played Jump King. But I finished it.
You finished it? Yeah, congrats. You both finished it now.
I finally finished Baby the Ascension.
Yeah.
It's just like the worst thing ever. I don't ever want to do it ever again.
Finally finished the base game. That was fun.
When are you going to do the DLC, Joey?
You know what sucks? Like at the end of that stream, I was like, you can't pay me to play the DLC. I want my happiness back in my life. But then the moment I turned off the stream, I was like, fuck, I want to keep playing.
Yeah, because you're like, but there's more.
Yeah, because it was the fact that there was so much encouragement online when I posted my time, and people were like, "Dude, you're actually cracked," and I was like, "You know what? Maybe I am. Maybe I am."
Okay, give me a little more praise.
The game has a way of humbling you. Because I thought the same thing when I did like the third DLC. I was like, I'm cracked, dude. I'll be able to do this new one like easily. I was actually like worried. I was like, what if I like beat this DLC too fast. I'm like, and it's like not a good stream arc.
Yeah.
And then like the first 8 hours of playing it, I was like, oh no, this is hard. This is really hard. And it took me 48 hours to beat the DLC, the fan-made DLC.
But now I know what it feels like to be an alpha gamer. And now I can finally say, hey, Garn, when are you finishing Jump King, bro?
Jump King?
I'll do it, guys. I fucking feel like, fucking that scene in fucking My Hero Academia where like All Might is just pointing at you. So it's your turn now.
It's your turn.
For fuck's sake, All Might.
You gotta do it.
I'm just here watching on TV. I'm not even like involved. And here you are pointing at me, being like, it's your turn.
You've done half of it, so you have to do the other half.
Is it half of it?
Nah, Garn got to maybe like 40%.
Yeah, I got like 40%.
Where did you get to?
I can't remember.
He got to the fucking
polls?
after he got not even there.
Oh.
like before that. The town in the sky, whatever that thing's. Bargainburg, that's it. He got to Bargainburg.
I mean, I will finish it just because I knew it's like one thing when I started it, and I was just like, I have the same inkling feeling in me where it doesn't feel comfortable until I finish it.
Take your time on you, Grant.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks since you last. You're gonna get rusty. You'll start from zero again.
I'll be fine. It'll be it'll be like pure muscle memory.
It'd be like you never left.
It's gonna be like dementia, the game with Garth. Every time he goes back to it, he's like, "Oh, I got to learn this section again." Oh,
it'll be like 30. Like my playthrough would be like 50 hours or something spread between an entire year.
If anything, you now have someone else to compare yourself to, and that's Maylene, because she also started it as well.
Oh my god!
And that stream last night was hilarious.
I saw Mudan started it as well.
Yeah, Mudan started it.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
It's like a virus.
But don't worry, if you thought, look, like Maylene just got to the bottom of the sewers, and it took her like a couple of hours to get there. So
I just think it's like one of the best games to stream. It's just so intuitive. There's no explanation needed.
Yeah.
You know, like some games there's like power ups, level ups, you know, and then there's like, oh, you can unlock this thing, and then everyone's like, oh, what's going on? But Jump King is literally just you can
one
see
mechanic.
You jump.
One
button.
You understand immediately from watching that they're trying to go up, and when they fall, you're like, oh, I get it. This is fun to watch.
It's also just a pretty game.
It's good.
It's
right?
a really pretty game.
It's good,
Yeah,
right?
I love the aesthetic. You know, I will say, you know, I thought you were bullshitting when you said, oh, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. But no, it is. I do actually genuinely think it's a fun game. There's a high that you get when you reach like your new personal best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're like, damn, this is a good feeling. And then that lasts for like 3 seconds before you like fall for the first time. You're like, oh.
Because I know we spoke on Jump King so much on this podcast now. It's just like taking over my life. But on the first map, there's like a very solid checkpoint. When you get to that, you feel like, I can do this.
The 70% one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, when you get to the
church.
The church.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my God, I can do this.
Yeah.
That's when it feels good.
Yeah, that's when I was like, all right, I got this. You got this, King.
Yeah. You can do it then. If you can get there, you can do it easily.
So DLC for me is a hard maybe.
Then you should do it.
I think I want to like maybe put in a couple of like other games that I've been wanting to play.
Hard maybe.
It's
what does that even mean?
It's a hard maybe.
What were you like
Joey,
being like?
Joey won't ever commit to anything. So maybe is about the best you'll get from Joey. I mean, you know, it's better than Arcane. When you just will flat out say no.
Hard maybe is like a.
I am committed to my neutrality here. It could be yes, it could
Do
be
you
no.
want to marry the bride? Do you want to marry the bride? Maybe.
That's a hard maybe, dog.
That's a hard maybe.
My ass
Maybe
is
you should kiss
firmly
the bride.
planted on the fence. Like,
What was your viewership higher than normal when you were doing Jump King?
oh yeah,
You see?
for sure, for sure.
But
But you know, it's like, what do I prioritize? Clout or happiness? It's a hard choice for every YouTuber.
You can
know?
have both.
I'm just waiting for when the Kirby game comes out, dude. That's when real happiness comes out.
I play games now. Like when I'm playing, when I play Pokemon Arceus, I'm like, there's just not enough challenge. Even though there literally was. Like
there definitely was.
But
dude.
the thing was is that I never once thought for a moment I wasn't going to be able to do it. Whereas Jump King has that thing where it's like, I don't know if you can do it, man.
Wait, but you did that last fight,
The
right?
Volo, yeah.
And you struggled a lot with it.
I did, but like at no point did I ever feel like this is too hard.
Real, yeah, because like to me, like that was easily the hardest in-game Pokemon fight.
It is.
ever.
But even then, I like. There's no point where doing it where I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, man.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like I just felt like I just got to grind a little bit more.
I don't know, man.
get it,
Arceus was hard as fuck.
but- Okay, yeah, that.
Yeah, I want to see you. Do that.
Whereas like New Babe Plus, when
Yeah.
I was playing that game of Jump King's the second map,
Yeah.
there was like I did it over 3 streams. So
Yeah.
one stream, second stream, third stream. The second stream after it, and I went to bed.
Yeah.
I had like anxiety. I was like, what if I just like can't do it?
Just can't do
What
it.
if I can't do it?
Yeah.
Like I'm never gonna be able to forget this if I can't do it. And then I woke up the next day, just bossed it, just destroyed it.
Right,
in like
right,
1
right.
hour.
Damn.
I think you have an addiction.
I do. Yeah,
That is definitely an
I
addiction.
think
Yeah.
because, you know, there's been like, I kind of got out of like multiplayer games. That was kind of where I got the kick from, you know,
Yeah.
beating other people. But,
Yeah.
you know, there's a hard ceiling in multiplayer games where you're like, if I want to be able to improve at this game, I have to put an absurd amount of hours in
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah.
Wait, but is 45 hours in one Jump King map not an
here's-
absurd amount of
here's
time?
the thing, right?
What is
You
a
can-
lot?
see,
What is
You
a
could
lot of
finish. You
time?
could finish 13 Sentinels in that time.
Yeah.
Think about it. An FPS, first-person shooter multiplayer game, whatever.
Yeah.
45 hours is nothing.
That's true.
That's absolutely
true.
nothing.
Yeah.
You're competing against people who do 45 hours a week.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
how many hours have you put into all of Jump King right now?
100 something.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
That's a Persona.
Yeah, but
playthrough.
That's a Persona playthrough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Apex, I have like over 1,000 probably.
Yeah, that's true.
Like and even then, like I'm just like I got to master once, and that was me going insane grinding.
Well, why don't you get into more like challenging games then? Because you said you don't really play like the Souls types games or like
I'm gonna do Elden Ring.
But like I feel like it's a different type of challenge because with Jump King, it's just like one mechanic that you have to like hone and master. Whereas with something like Elden Ring or Sifu, it's like a lot of things going on at once.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of different approaches, a lot of ways to master the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like Jump King because there's no bullshit. There's like, if you fucked up, absolutely nothing. There's no other single factor.
Yeah, because with games like Dark Souls or like Sifu, right, where you're like, it's like you can blame it on like the enemy.
What
like,
the fuck? That one frame hit me with a.
Yeah.
Like I know I'll make up excuses.
But at Jump King, there's no enemies to get in your way. It's just you. You're in the way of yourself.
You are your own enemy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Almost like fucking.
Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. That is Jump King.
Like each DLC gets more brutal though. Like on the first Jump King, you can only fall like 2 screens max.
That's what I'm dreading, man.
And I fell like 20.
What if I like actually start raging?
I do.
But like, I don't want that though. I don't want to get angry.
Not like an actual angry though. Like an angry video game angry. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of anger. I don't know how to explain it. It's an anger where you're like, you shout, but it doesn't actually get you upset.
Right.
It's kind of like, ah! Yeah. All right, back to it.
It's just like a slight frustration, a slight annoyance.
Well, no,
like stubbing your toe.
Well, no, there's different kinds of video game anger. I don't know what that analogy was, but I'm not angry when I stub my toe.
Not like a 13-year-old on Xbox Live anger where I just test out all the new bad words I've learned.
Right.
Not that kind of anger. Like like a. Just a mild frustration. Like when you fill out the whole form and then it reloads for some reason, you're like,
oh yeah.
And then you're like,
really? That's the anger you feel?
Dude, when you try to, have you not had that? I get so angry when that happens.
No, that's like
you've like filled out a whole sign up form, put the credit card info in, the address in, all in the right space. You're about to go to the checkout. For some reason,
times out.
For some times out or it reloads. You're like fucking Guts theme goes through my head. I'm like, is it even worth signing up again? I don't know if this is worth it anymore. I don't even want the trampoline.
The worst part is when you fill out everything correctly except for that one field, but the website's designed in a way that when you press send, it goes, this one field is incorrect.
We've reset the whole
but
thing.
they reset the entire fucking thing
that's the
except
level
for
of
that
anger.
one field.
Like imagine that happens, but just it happens to every website you sign up for.
That's like there's so many Japanese websites.
Every
like that
Japanese
as well.
website, dude. Like I don't know if Japanese people are aware of UX designers, but they certainly need.
It's just like the amount of times I've been like fucking cucked by not using like half width.
Yeah.
This is the my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
This is the biggest joke in Japan, and like it's something you'll never experience unless you've either try to buy stuff like on a Japanese website. But for some reason they have full width and half width katakana and hiragana.
Can you explain that, by the way? What is the point of full width and half
I'll
width?
tell you exactly the difference.
Okay.
There is none. That's what's so frustrating about
I think
it.
someone explained it to me one time. It had something to do with how they coded way back the initial internet period in Japan, and it was like a layover from that essentially that they kept using, and they never like decided to sort out.
Yeah, because I mean, like I've told the story of how I interned for an IT company here, and I had to fix a bunch of like clients' websites, and I had to go like through the HTML, and I had like almost had a stroke looking at some of these codes because it's like, oh my god, you said you built this website last year. You're using code literally from the 90s. I was like, what? Of course this page takes like 20 seconds to load, even though it's just text-based, because it's so much bullshit code here. Because fucking,
it's so weird because there's so much like convenient stuff and crazy stuff you can do that you can't do in other countries.
Yeah.
And then they're like, how about just websites? We just keep them shit.
We just keep them shit. Weirdly enough, the best designed websites are the fucking anime trailer websites.
Right?
Yeah, the ones that are like, they use like fucking like pretty like Java and like CSS. It's like, oh, that looks fancy as fuck.
Like when that website of like when the last Bakemono like Monogatari volume was coming out.
Yeah.
And it was just like scrolling down through the entire history of the series. I was like, damn, this is a beautiful looking website.
Oh my god, an actual coder. An actual programmer made this, dude.
Why can you not add this to your UI design when I'm trying to fucking buy something or sign up to a site?
Like Rakuten is just like a hellhole of a website. because you don't know. You go to because on Amazon, for example.
This is why Amazon's so good. They don't do this
because
shit.
on Amazon, it's like, okay, there's the fucking picture of the thing you want to buy. There's how many is left, when it's going to arrive. Here's all the information. Everything is perfectly laid out with every single item.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, with Rakuten, it's just a fucking free-for-all. It's like, would you like 17 banners that have nothing to do with the product you're actually buying? Yeah. By the way, where is the purchase button? Oh, it's buried deep beneath this fucking wall of text. And every time I go into Rakuten, it's so handy because you get so much stuff on Rakuten that you can't get on Amazon.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking, it's just a struggle to try and like buy anything because it doesn't even tell you when it arrives either.
No, that's not the final boss. The final boss is Yahoo Auctions.
Oh,
my God, where you can't even like you can't even sign up with an account that you want. You need like a special Yahoo account.
Yeah.
So you need to just sign up to Yahoo, and it's not your normal Yahoo. It's Japanese Yahoo as well.
So I have a Yahoo email account, some like Duncan or something. I don't know. They chose the name for me. It's really weird.
Yeah, of course it's a Yahoo Japan account because no one outside of Japan uses fucking Yahoo anymore.
Right, exactly. So you need to just sign up with a special Yahoo account to sign up to this Yahoo Auctions account to then just not even like I don't even know what the etiquette is in terms of like bidding stuff and how to buy stuff.
I've dead ass never even used Yahoo Auctions just because I refuse to make a Yahoo Japan account.
I have a bad rating on it because I forgot one time to say I got the thing.
Oh yeah. I got that on Mercari as well.
I got a really angry message from a dude who was like, "Why haven't you told me that you got it? This has been an awful experience for me." I'm like, I just figured if I didn't say anything, that means like I got it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You'd think so.
But like, how'd you pay? Can you pay with like credit card or something?
Yeah, so it's really confusing because there's like when you auto translate it in Google, there's like online pay and like something else that sounds like online pay.
Yeah.
And I remember that I was confused and I clicked one of them and then I had to do this whole weird kind of thing with my bank where I had to then like contact my bank to do the online payment.
Oh my God.
Where there was just another field that just let you put your credit card information in. And it isn't clear because it didn't say like credit card. It said something else.
Yeah.
Really annoying. Really, really annoying. I hate using it. I just don't bother. That's what I mean. Like as well, a lot of the websites that offer English, they're like, okay, you click English, send you to a brand new website that doesn't have half the shit that the Japanese.
Yeah.
Whereas like Amazon, it's like you change to English, nothing changes except the language. Yeah. And it's like great.